When I was getting ready to graduate college, luckily my father's a financial advisor. We have an independent firm. So he
Yep.
was able to help sponsor me to get my Series 7, all those licenses. And the plan was originally go work for one of those big firms for a few years, learn, then come join the firm.
Right.
Luckily, he met you about a year before my graduation and learned about the family bank concept. True financial advising is not just about looking at what a client has to invest their assets. We have to look at the full picture of their liabilities. He was really helping his clients with their boat loans and their second house that they have for vacations. Maybe not similar to student loan debt, but the principles applied. Nearing graduation, a lot of my friends, we were talking about these types of things. And he's like, I'm not sure, but I know who will. And that's how I met you, Larry. And ever since then, been, assisting individuals, firstly, in understanding their student loans. You put pieces of paper in front of an 18-year-old. You want to go to college, take this sign right here, worry about it in 4 years.
Yeah.
You don't even understand the debt. So firstly, educating, doing things like this, just getting the knowledge out there that's available to people, but not that easily accessible or put in front of them. Being a 22-year-old at the time, helping, other 22, 25-year-olds, whatever it was, with their finances, they're telling their parents about it. And they're like, okay, what are you doing? Who are you talking with?
Right.
Now go sit at their kitchen tables, just me, and show them what we're going to do for their son or daughter. And all of a sudden, it went from who is this guy to can you help us?
Right.
Just talking more about federal issued student loans. I mean, the government is giving money to teenagers.
Right.
But they're not educating them on what happens after college. On average, we see just undergraduate, a 4-year degree, went to school for 4 years. Like, let's grasp this concept. We want to make the next generation better and give them as many advantages as we can, but they're going to start their adult life or careers with an average of 20 years paying on a 4-year student loan. 4 years they took out their loans.
And they're paying it 20 years.
On average, correct, yeah.
Good night.
Before we jump into it, I just want to share, I actually had a client in the office 4 days ago.
Yeah.
And, I wanted to, went through kind of the education first because we always lead with the education.
Right.
And I sent him a data gathering form just so I can understand the situation and kind of put a plan together for him.
Right.
Now, he sends me it back and he writes student loan and he wrote $55,000.
Wow.
So I see that and I call him and say, hey, just quick question. Did you consolidate your debt? No, I never did that. Do you have multiple loans or is it one loan? No, it's one loan, I'm pretty sure. Well, he comes in the office, logs on the Department of Education's website, sees $55,000 debt.
Yep.
Bottom right corner of the website, he sees See My Servicer's website. He's had his loan for 5 years and has never logged into his actual student loan servicer.
Yeah.
Click on that, register it. He has 14 loans making up $55,000.
Oh my God.
Right. Like this is the federal government giving these to us, but not educating us. It feels like it should be a little bit more help on their part, but that's what we're facing.
Okay. So
All
right. So Dave, let me get this straight. You got a guy out there that, I don't know what, does he have a profession at this point? I mean,
he spent 3 years in the Navy.
Okay.
And now he's a police officer.
Okay. All right. So he's got $55,000 in student loan debt. He thinks he owes one person. You log on, we can find out he's got 14 different loans, 14 different loans. And I'm sure probably 14 different interest rates. Think about that, $55,000 in debt just to, oh my gosh.
You want to hear the worst part, Larry?
Yeah.
I see you're sitting down, so that's good.
I am sitting down.
He borrowed out $52,000, but because he didn't understand where his payments were going, because he thought it was one loan, they've been getting allocated to the highest interest, not touching principal. He's actually paid for just about 5 years, and his balance has gone up $3,000.
You know what? Here's the thing about student loan debts. They're designed not to be paid off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they really are. They're designed to just keep paying and paying and paying and paying and paying. And you got people, you got doctors, attorneys, and veterinarians, professional dentist people, and you got nurses, physical therapists, anybody that's doing a loan to go to school, no matter what that situation is, falls in this same boat, which are millions and millions. Matter of fact, David, and you're probably going to show this, but the biggest debt out there right now across the country is student loan debt. It's higher than credit card debts.